Smith, and this is 5 news stories you missed this week. Let's get into it. We start in Northern California, where a deadly avalanche in the Sierra Nevada has left 8 people dead and 1 missing. A group of 15 experienced backcountry skiers were leaving remote mountain huts near Lake Tahoe when a powerful avalanche hit. Authorities say recent extreme weather conditions, including what experts are calling a snow drought, followed by heavy snowfall, created unstable snowpack conditions. Avalanches like this are especially dangerous because they can happen suddenly and with little warning. The Sierra Nevada has been seeing increasingly volatile winter weather patterns in recent years, and experts say that unpredictability may be contributing to higher avalanche risk. Search and rescue teams worked in brutal conditions, but this is now being described as one of the deadliest avalanche incidences in California in years. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is heading to trial. He's facing a jury in a major case that could have serious implications for the future of social media regulation. While details of the jury arguments are still unfolding, the broader focus centers on Meta's business practices and the company's role in user data and platform responsibility. This trial comes at a time when lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are pushing for tighter tech oversight. If the jury rules against Meta, it could set a precedent for how tech companies are held accountable moving forward. For Zuckerberg personally, it's another major legal challenge in what has been a years-long scrutiny of big tech leadership. The U.S. military is repositioning forces amid escalating tensions with Iran. According to reports, military assets have been moved into place as a precaution while diplomatic talks continue. Officials say no final decision has been made regarding potential strikes, but the repositioning signals that the U.S. is preparing for multiple scenarios. President Trump has not publicly indicated that military action is imminent. However, defense analysts say this kind of strategic movement is meant to increase readiness and apply pressure during negotiations. The situation remains fluid, and global leaders are watching closely as diplomatic efforts continue. In Savannah, Georgia, a tragic crash has left a local teacher dead. Authorities say a driver fleeing from ICE officers crashed into another vehicle, killing Linda Davis, a special education teacher at a local K-8 school. The incident has sparked renewed debate over immigration enforcement tactics and public safety. Law enforcement officials say the driver was attempting to evade officers when the crash occurred. The suspect is now facing serious charges. Meanwhile, the school community is mourning the loss of a teacher described as deeply dedicated to her students. The case is likely to intensify ongoing national conversations about immigration enforcement policies and how operations are conducted. Ending on a different note, Team USA is making major moves at the 2026 Winter Olympics. As of February 18th, the U.S. has racked up at least 24 total medals. Michaela Schifrin captured gold in the women's slalom, marking another historic moment in her already legendary career. The U.S. men's hockey team advanced to the semifinals after a dramatic overtime win against Sweden. In cross-country skiing, Bengt Odin and Gus Shoemaker secured silver in the men's team sprint. And snowboarder Jake Conter landed a 1980 on his final run to take bronze in men's slopestyle. Team USA is currently performing strongly in the overall medal count with several events still to come. And that's your roundup. 5 news stories that you might have missed this week. If you want more weekly breakdowns like this, make sure you're following along. I'm Peytn-Omaree Smith, and I'll see you next week.